Wilco, Out of Sight, Out of Mind, from Being There, 1996 album. Really good. They're actually live, they're playing tonight, I think, and then they're playing tomorrow in Brooklyn, but I can't get in because it's expensive, sold out. And yeah, I was like, nope, sorry Wilco, love to see you guys live, but it's just not happening. We're actually covering that song. So we're going to be doing some live shows, hopefully in Brooklyn, Staten Island, in the next month or two, maybe 2 months. I don't want to say month or two, but maybe 2 months. So anyone who's around locally, I'll definitely post some information. And I'll even bring some Vinesauce kazoos. You can play along after the show. So here we go. Back to Super Metroid. Oh, I forgot to make a Knuckles. Don't worry, if I play Smash tomorrow with Mike, or next time I play Smash, there will be a Knuckles. I will make a Knuckles me. So, last time on Super Metroid, we were at the wrecked ship. And it's crazy, even though I played this game so many times, I still forget exactly where I have to go. It's kind of crazy. I still think this game, even among some of the more recent games, has one of those atmospheres that just kind of just sticks with you. And the wrecked ship, I think, is a pretty good example of that. Before and after it's powered on, but specifically before. So I know I was going there. I think I need the gravity suit. So let's go up this way and see if gravity suit's up here. Last time we went to the right, so this time we'll go up. Where's Darren? Darren's been watching the Super Metroid streams. I know Darren has not played Super Metroid though. I told him to stream it. I think he would enjoy this. I was like, Darren, listen, you missed out. There's a lot of great Super Nintendo games that you could be streaming that you've never played before. Let's see. I'm gonna just, get the murder beam. Yeah, I mean, I know what the murder beam is. I don't know how to get it off the top of my head. But maybe, maybe we'll look into a few glitches at some point. Am I shooting huge molecules? Yes. Do the Samus Boogie. So Vinny, how was your Smash experience? I mean, I like the new characters. I am out of practice, and I'm already not that amazing at Smash. But it is fun. When my friends come over, we have a good time. And I still love playing it. It's just... God, it's just soul-crushing sometimes, isn't it? Oh. I need to get up there. No, get up there. That's the universal sound of failure. Any language, you just know what that means automatically. It's just the sound of fail. I know there was another Super Metroid. Not Super Metroid. There was what was it? There's a few ROM hacks of Super Metroid that I was looking into. Some of them are really, really hard. I've always said like the ROM hacks that I've played in the past, like the Zelda 2 ROM hacks, a lot of the Mario ROM hacks are just like overly difficult. And the one that I was thinking of for Super Metroid that I was interested in, I think I played a little bit of it a while back, and it was really, really, really hard. And they were like, yeah, that was the selling point of it. I feel like a lot of people that make ROM hacks just kind of make it for them, so that it's difficult and challenging for them, which... You son of a bitch. Which isn't something I personally prefer, but I mean, some people like really, really challenging ROM hacks. We're gonna bomb jump to get the missiles. Even though I'm not going for 100% completion, they're there. I can't not get them. You motherfucker. Alright, so guess what? We're not gonna get those. I lied. No. Oh, god damn it. Well, that was the worst possible scenario for that. Not only did we not get the missiles, but then I fell down and wasn't able to continue. Disappointing. No progress was made on this day. This is the bad luck from Smash Brothers carrying over into Super Metroid. Okay. Yeah, I'm not feeling very good about video games right now. Had an amazing jam today. Amazing practice. We played for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and the song sounded great. We had my friend Bill on keyboards and bass, and then Joe on bass and guitar. We switched up, and vocally I sounded good, guitar sounded good, the song sounded great, mic sounded great. Really, really proud of what happened today. And then I come home to play some video games. The thing I do way more than play music. Like 13,000 times more than play music. And it's just trash. Trash. How is that possible? I'll tell you why it's possible, because I'm in front of an audience. Alright, now, when I play live and there's an audience, you're gonna see, like, our mascot, the Trash Pickle, on stage. That's gonna be one thing that you'll see, but you're also gonna see me suck. I'm gonna get up there and it's gonna be, oh my god, what was that, Ashley Simpson at Saturday Night Live, when it was revealed she was lip-syncing. I'm gonna do a jig and then just walk off stage. Or I'll be like the dude from Puddle of Mud who recently just was staring at an audience member saying that he stole his house. And he was like, "This motherfucker stole my house. I don't have a place to live." Hey, on the plus side, Darkest Dungeon went really well yesterday. I believe this is the, I don't know. Thank you, Spiffy. Spiffy. spliffy. I should probably go for that other missile tank without fucking it up this time, if possible. You know what? What do we got here? All right. I have a question for Super Metroid fans. Does anyone here think Super Metroid is too short? So, do you think it's too short, just right, or too long? Which I think is probably not going to get that many answers, but I'm just curious. Kinda. I think no. Once you know what you're doing, it's short. Yeah, that's a good point. I guess the first time you play it, not knowing exactly what you're doing, it feels a lot, longer, because you're getting lost. But yeah, I think it's more or less just right. It's just a shame because, yeah, once you know what you're doing, like I said, you can pretty much finish it quickly. And, you want more. Because the game is just so good. It's one of those classic, what are they called, gamers? Zima? They're called Zimas, right? No, I feel like the game is probably just right overall. But, yeah. I think the only reason I even feel that way right now is because we haven't had a new 2D Metroid game in so long. It really... I mean, this has got me jonesing for a new Metroid adventure. Even though Axiom Verge was amazing, and I loved Axiom Verge, and I still think that's the best Metroid game in 10 years. It's still, you know, I need Samus. I need Samus Aran. I need Metroids. You know, I need Metroids crawling. I need wave beams, spazers. I need things called spazers. This is important. Look how cool that is. I mean, this fucking Chozo dude just did something incredibly cool. Again, seeing that for the first time when I was like 10 fucking blew me away. I was like, oh, it's so cool. What is it? Why does he do that? Is it alive? Is it mechanical? Oh, I'm a dick. There was more in there. Fucking hell. We get the gravity suit. I should've just went back to the right, got the thing, in the secret area. Because I'm gonna go back in there. Burp. Fuck it. I never use missiles on regular enemies. Just for fun. Today that changes. I'm going on a fucking rampage with missiles. Fuck these molecules. This is the third time I've done this section. For fuck's sake. Yeah, I may as well. make an attempt while I'm here, right? Yes. Behave. No, there goes the attempt. Fuck the missiles. You know what game I'm good at? As I get older, I realize the only game I'm good at is cards. And only when cards let me be good at cards. And I'm only talking like 5-card stud. I'm not even talking about like poker. You know, there's more combinations of cards than there are in the universe. Did you know that? Did you know that if you dream so much, you could do anything? People are confused. I think it was something like, it's some weird one of those things that you just say, right? I mean, there's no way to back it up, but there's, more combinations of a deck of cards, right? Of the order of the cards. There's more combinations of that deck. There we go. Then there are, I think, particles in the universe. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Something like one of those dumb platitudes. I guess that's not even really a platitude, is it? But, is it like, that's like Jaden Smith tier shit, right? Yeah. That kinda is, isn't it? Here, let me read this thing to you. Hang on. More combinations. Deck of cards. Let's see if Google has something. There are more ways to rearrange a deck of cards than there are atoms on Earth. Okay, that's the headline I got. So I just said it wrong. But, there are, apparently, according to this website, 867 zeros ways to arrange a 52 deck of cards. So, yeah, there's more atoms, and there are more atoms in the deck of cards than there are stars in the universe, guys. Think about that. Now people in chat, like, you know what's great about me saying this? There's people in chat that are gonna be like, no, there's no way. And then there's other people that are saying that it's right, and now science wars begin. People with degrees in science. There are more dolphins in the ocean than there are particles in the ace of spades. In a deck of cards. How about that? How about that's science? There are more flakes of skin on a Nubian mole rat than there are planets in the Andromeda galaxy. these are all just, you know, things to think about, really. Did you know that a human smile, the human mouth is capable of more facial expressions due to the immense amount of muscle in the mouth alone than there are wild buffalo left roaming on the open prairie? Hey, Gonk. That may actually be true, says people in chat are probably like, yep, that one sounds about right. It could be. I don't know how many wild buffalo are left on the open prairie. I don't even know what the fuck or where the fuck the open prairie is, but at this point, I'm willing to believe there may not be a whole lot left, so sure, there's more facial expressions. Yeah. Please don't make me kill these guys again. Oh my god almighty. Super Metroid, what are you doing to me? But I had another thought that was actually, so the infinite monkey, right? Infinite monkeys. If you give infinite monkeys infinite typewriters, right? And you give them infinite time, they will eventually complete the works of Shakespeare. And that is true based on the nature of infinity. Infinity implies that it's infinite, meaning all the random jumble combinations that the monkeys make, eventually, you know, they will hammer out Shakespeare because it's just infinity. It's not about the monkeys. It could be infants, you know, it could be whatever. But the infinite monkey thing, that's just kind of an exercise that Carl Pilkington does not understand. And every time, and no one knew who it was until he took off his little helmet. So that's the monkey news of the show. It's the Ricky Gervais show, if you're wondering, or the Ricky Gervais podcast. It's Carl Pilkington, Stephen Merchant, hello, and Ricky. It's amazing, but what's more amazing is whenever Ricky's like, Carl, it can't happen, mate. Carl, it's bullshit. It can't happen. Ricky's like, well, what about them monkeys? You believe monkeys and typewriters? If you give monkeys a typewriter, they'll write Shakespeare. And then Ricky inevitably has to go on, you know, a few minute explanation of like, Carl, it's not about the monkeys, it's about the infinity. I love it. I absolutely love it. Which begs the question, is there anyone here that does not understand the infinite monkeys thing? I'm just curious. I'm not gonna like call you out or anything. I really don't have the time or patience, or I don't really care enough, but I'm just curious, does anyone here not understand the infinite monkey typing Shakespeare thing? Well, it's the TV show, but it's also the radio show they did. There are people that don't understand the monkey thing. There are a few people in the chat that aren't sure about it, and I don't think there's any real way I could, you know, explain it. But, oh, check this out. You guys like that? It's one of those beam combos. They're fancy. So, beam combos are if you get rid of... If you just do charge and one other beam, you can... I bet there are people that didn't know about this. There's always a few. If you charge it while you have a super bomb equipped, or power bomb, whatever they're called, you get a little combination that does some pretty cool stuff. Like, so Spazer, a charge plus wave does this. You know, it's kind of just, it helps, it follows you around a little bit, and it can be one of those things that kind of help. They can actually give you a hand from time to time with clearing out big rooms. So listen, Infinite Monkeys. Oh wow, that's convenient. I forgot that there's an elevator that drops you directly into Meridia. So this is Meridia. This is the water part of the planet. Infinite Monkeys, okay. I'll try one more time. If you do anything infinitely, infinite things can happen. You know what? I give up. Yep, I'm done. I'm good. I really don't know how many more ways there are to say the infinite monkey plot. I feel like, there's probably infinite other things. Did you know if you put an infinite amount of dolphins with an infinite amount of human hands into a fish tank, eventually they'll make enough paper mache to cover the entire planet of Venus? No. Come on, Samus. The wall jumping. Is pretty precise. Oh, it's pretty precise. But again, it's kind of more about getting into a rhythm with it. And identifying the very brief visual cue that you have. But I guess that's what makes it fun in some ways. It's kind of a challenging way to do it. Like, a lot of games have like a hand-holdy wall jumps. And then Super Metroid is just like, nope, no, this is gonna take you a little bit of time to master. But, man, do I even need to do this? I probably could just go around, right? I kind of want to just do the wall jump anyway. But now it's not going to be impressive anymore because it's taking me so goddamn long to do it. I don't give a shit. Let's just go around. I was, like, determined. I got into these, like, kind of... these moods, like earlier with Smash Brothers when I was playing against Edgelord. It's like, well, now I need to do it. You know, and even if I wasn't streaming it, I'd probably still... just do it just to do it, whatever it is. If I wasn't streaming this, I would have... Look, there was nothing up here anyway. If I wasn't streaming this, I would have just wall jumped up there and then been disappointed and been like, fine, well, you know what? At least I did it. It's weird because Meridia is both. Oh, I saw a Metroid. Did you? Meridia is both one of my favorite areas and one of my least favorite areas. It's kind of got the best of both worlds, and it's frustrating at times, but other times it's kind of cool. During the speedrun, I remember he was talking about the quicksand. I don't think I have to really even go up there yet, but I kind of want to try. No, just kind of curious about what's up there. Oh, come on. I couldn't get out of the fucking quicksand. Penises. That happens sometimes. You tend, I tend to spend an inordinate amount of time trying to do something like the wall jumping. Like I would have spent the time going up there. There's nothing up here. What the hell's the? Oh, it's breakaway, right? This is you fall onto this, I think, over here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, that worked. Oh, it's this thing. I always forget about this thing, and when I see it, I'm surprised. This is why I like Meridia so much. All these little random things that you don't see anywhere else in the game, like this guy. Just a crusher. I don't really know what its purpose is. Is it a life form? Is it mechanical? It looks mechanical, but maybe it's biomechanical. This was Minecraft before Minecraft. It missed one. Only one. How incredibly horrible is that? It only missed one block. Also, this music. Oh, I remember. This is the jump ball. This is an optional upgrade. You don't ever really need this, but it's kind of cool to have just for the fuck of it. Spring ball. You know, I actually considered streaming Minecraft because I haven't played it in years. I almost said to myself, well, the Wii U version is new. I could stream that and just see what happens. Because I did play a lot of it. When it first came out, or even before that, like I was doing Minecraft before the fucking beta, but it would only be like one stream of it. It wouldn't be an extended thing, you know? Okay, there's nothing down there. Sometimes the quicksand has something. And I was kind of curious about, you know, what has been added to the game. Because in the Nintendo Force magazine, the Minecraft Wii U version got a 9.5. I'm like, how? Well, why is this game still... What is it? How? And they said it was a really good couch co-op game. And the thing about it is, like, yeah, I'm kind of curious. Like, I kind of want to check it out, but I also don't want to not use a mouse and keyboard. Oh, what's this? We got info. Hang on. It says, Shock Tool, known as Dory in Super Metroid's game data, is a robot located in Meridia. Wow, thank you, Retney. Also, hello. I don't know if you've been here all this time, but welcome back to the stream. It's hard to keep track of people. But yeah, that's the answer. It's a robot. I'm sorry to disappoint. I know how cool the idea of biomechanical life form would have been, but it is in fact a robot. Now, why is there robots down here? Who is colonizing this area? This is all underwater. What's the point? Oh, come on. I need to know everything. Like, why do these... what are these crabs doing? I need story. That was both one of the cool things about Metroid Prime, and one of the things that kind of pushed it further out of the Super Metroid realm. You know, Metroid Prime had the great scan system, where you could scan all assortment of things and learn about the world. It kind of removed a little bit of the mystery from Metroid, but it was also... I guess it was cool for Talon 4. I don't know, the lore for the pirates was great. There was a lot of good moments in the Metroid Prime scanning. Part of me wants some of that story here, but another part of me is like, nah. Nah. There's a glitch that was done at AGDQ where I think you have to jump. Okay, so he doesn't get the gravity suit. So what he does is he's in a jump animation. You see, I almost did it, actually. As that explodes, and then you'll keep going up, and you'll get a pretty good amount of height, which allows you to get past that part, otherwise you wouldn't be able to. because this is designed specifically to keep you the fuck out of Meridia. So not only do you need a power bomb to even break the glass, like you get a taste of it, which is so fucking genius. Early on, you go through here, and you're like, what is that? And it's just water, and you're in a tube underwater. Also, look at the detail of the breath coming out as bubbles, and you hear it. It's just so cool. And the bubbles sound pretty good for the Super Nintendo sound chip. But yeah, you're definitely not designed to get too far. Unless you have the gravity suit. But you can work ways around it. Oh, there's a cool thing here I forgot about. I think you gotta find the right... I think I got it, actually. Let me do something cool. I think I could probably do this without breaking the... Oh wait, you know what? I should... Just for safety. You need to, I think... how does that work again? I think I could bring this through a door. Yeah. I just need to do it a little quicker. Come on. Okay, this is not good for precision. Love that one. Oh, hey Darren. You've joined us for the evening. Yeah, I was just talking before about how I know you're probably enjoying the Super Metroid playthrough, because I know you haven't played it before. Yeah, that's a cool trick, but one thing that is extra cool about it is... Oh, you have played it? Oh, never mind then. Oh. Alright, well... I'll see you later then. No, one of the things that's cool is there's actually a guidepost for it. It's this little plant here, this little seaweed. You have to line yourself up on the seaweed, and then you can break through and get the missiles. I was always baffled at how to get those missiles, and then I was like, oh right, I have a scan visor. Dummy. Another thing that I like about this game is that the secrets sometimes they're really well hidden. Like what Aura said last time, how he had 99%. And there was only one thing that he couldn't find because it was out of range of a scan visor. And then other power-ups and items are pretty out in the open. It's just, you don't know how to get there. Like, for example, we know that there's We know that there's missiles, right? So it's just a matter of finding them. Well, Crab can help us find them. Crabs are helpful people. Did you know that if you put enough crabs in one pot and you put a microphone, right, that has enough power, you can hear the crabs scream? And did you know that if you magnify the sound of a plant times 1,500, and then you cut that plant, you hear it go like this. It's like, ah! Oh no! You hear little screams. Yep. I guess humans are shit out of luck. Everything we must consume hurts. In order for us to consume it, we must make it hurt. I hurt myself today. I pooped a little too hard. Hey, speaking of hurt, if you want a good segue into a different topic, I got one for you. I was watching earlier today, there's a video on YouTube of Bowie and 9 Inch Nails from 1995, where they did this tour together, and it's pretty... The video that I saw had a few songs, excuse me. It had Scary Monsters, so Bowie, his band, 9 Inch Nails, they're on stage. This is the end of the show, so like the two bands have combined. There's Scary Monsters, then a few other stuff from the new album that Bowie was doing at the time, Outside. And then they do Hurt together. And it was pretty fucking badass. I'm about to die. Look at these little Koopa Troopa things. You know what those are. Those are fucking straight up Super Koopa Troopers from Super Mario. You know that. I know that. Turtoculus. I'm gonna say that the name of that turtle, the big one, is Turtoculus. I don't know if that's true. But in my head, it's true. Turtocules. I tried to press the button, but the button didn't press, and then I realized why. I pressed run instead of shoot. Wow, this motherfucker does so much damage. There we go. Whoa there. Whoa, Sam is gonna get sick from this. This is like the worm's grappling rope. Fuck. Fuck my sweet ass. Actually, you're supposed to ride the turtle, no? Yeah, you can ride the turtle. Yeah. Reserve tanks. Thank God for those. The fucking turtle does 50 damage. That's an absurd amount of turtle damage. Heart's filthy lesson. Heart's filthy lesson. I don't think you can kill the turtle. Oh yeah, the pink. I don't think they can be killed with... Yeah, you need the... plasma, is it called? Why am I not... laser? Big laser? Powerful laser? Turtle will die later. How genius, Wrath. I want you to know something. That was such an innocent statement about the turtle. Like, the way you wrote it in all lowercase. You know, calmly. You didn't write LOL. You know, you just, as a matter of fact, just stated that the turtle will die later when the planet explodes. And you are 100% correct. And that's the saddest thing that I've read in the chat in a very long time. Aside from Vinny, you suck at video games. Go home, give it up. You're a scrub. Which is, I can handle that, but knowing that the turtle is gonna die later, and knowing that you're so calm about it, that's just, man, that's, I don't know what to think about that, you monster. Is your name Genius or Genesis? It doesn't matter, who cares? That's right, I said it, who cares? I don't want to know your name. I just want to know your secrets! Save the... Yeah, you can save the animals, but you can't save the turtle. You know, it doesn't know that it's being a dick. It's just doing what it's done its whole life. It's just, you know, going from left to right with its spiky, shitty shell. And it's just, you know, being a dick. Like... You know, the good animals, just because they don't have claws and spikes, doesn't necessarily make them better. They evolved differently. Okay, I don't need to go this way. That's the way out. I'll do whatever pleases you, Pastor Jen. Pastor Jen, do you want me to save the animals or not? Whatever pleases you. I could fill up my reserve tank while I'm here. Yeah, I mean, here's this fucking 7-foot-tall Amazonian robot with plasma and missiles and death machines. And it's got lights on it, and it's scary, and it's coming into this room. And you, as Mother Turtle, have to protect your baby turtles, right? That's your ultimate goal. That's just nature. You know, if you're a Mother Turtle, you're not thinking about baby turtles or you know, being a good turtle. You're just like, well, I gotta protect my young. That's all there is to it. And so, you know, that said, I don't think there should be a punishment. I think that, you know, if you save one animal, you should save all animals. And, I'm just saying it's not cool that the animals that do get saved are, you know, just because they're cute. That doesn't make them better or worse than Mama Turtle. I know I've gone on about this. If you take an infinite amount of Mama Turtles and you put them in a deck of cards, there will be more particles than the skin off of a monkey's back. Did you know that? Did you know if you take all of the bubbles in an infinite can of seltzer... Listen. That's the sound of seltzer bubbles. Here, I'll make it louder, listen. Think about all of the bubbles in all of the cans of seltzer that ever existed that bubbled. There's more of those than people have ever existed and lived on this planet. And that one's probably true. That one's definitely true. Like 100% confirmed. That's confirmed. That's science, alright? I'm Bill Vine. Vin Vine, the science guy. Suspicious area here. Sclumpy just said, Vinny, that isn't true. My dad works for science. Alright, so let's do the math. Someone in chat is debating this. You know what? We're gonna have to do some math, okay? Open a can of seltzer. How many bubbles are in that seltzer? What'd you say? Before the carbonation runs out? Or before it's drank? Before it's drunken? Right? There you go. Many. Thousands. Thousands. So, times that by however many millions of seltzer, or billions of seltzer has been produced. And, you know, 1,000 times a billion. And that's being generous. Okay, even 1,000 times a million. Jeez, that's so many numbers. That's like more than a billion. You know? And that's being generous. What about 1,000 times 10 million? That's definitely more than the people who have ever existed on Earth. 1,000 times 10 million? Wow, these numbers are so big, they're so scientific. I have a degree in English. I'm so qualified to be talking about this. Bill Gates, what the fuck is you doing, man? Vinny, I thought you stopped smoking weed. There's residual. There's residual effects. When I got out of Nam, that shit stayed with me. You probably don't learn a whole lot when you watch my streams, do you? Think about the time you spend watching my stream. I'm gonna actually deter people from watching my streams. There's gonna be people that will stop watching after I say this. Think about the things you could be learning about this world, about this universe. And you're sitting here listening to a guy talk about dolphins and parallel dimensions and infinite monkeys and seltzer bubbles. I mean, come on, we know the Earth is flat. It's cubular, it's flat, and it's hollow, okay? There's no debating that, it's confirmed. Hey, how about this one? How about people with influence? Right? People who, are famous that are going on about the flat Earth thing, and then their fans start fucking believing them. Please, I hope if I ever start like spouting like crap, you just leave. You know what I mean? Just leave. Don't start believing it. Obviously, you can give me some leeway, you know, here and there. But, you know, if I'm going on about like flat Earth shit, then yeah, you don't need that shit. You don't need that shit. Definitely not. Hang on. I'm lost. I still have the potential to get lost in Meridia. It's pretty crazy. Okay, I got a little map here that should help. There is a connector. Not there. There should be a way to get over. Get out of here. This whole part of Meridia is just pointless. Okay, so I need to... It's just like fucking item collection in this part of Meridia. There's no way to get to the boss from here. I have to like go down and around, I think. Could be wrong. Might be wrong. Actually, you know, I thought about this the other day because I think about like my father and other people that I've known in my life. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. And I guess I kind of adopted this like credo where a lot of New York people, I guess it's kind of a New York thing, not entirely, not exclusively, as many of you will probably know, but it's better to be adaptable all the time than right all the time. So for example, we were talking about falling through the earth, right? And people were giving me all kinds of different information about what would happen if you fell through the earth. Would you speed up? Would you slow down? How would it work? And I had no idea who was right or wrong. I just knew that there were some things that didn't sound right at all. Anyway, this dude emailed me and he was like, Vinny, you're an idiot. And he was like, here's why. And he was like, and if you continue to refute this information, then you're a bigger idiot than I thought. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, no, you're probably right, dude. Like, you know, I don't need to be right. I actually didn't know what the hell I was talking about. I was just as confused as you. And he was like, oh. I think one of my lines in my email was, cause I was like a little bit upset at how confrontational the tone was of the email, but I said, I appreciate you stopping short just before calling me a retard. And then when he emailed me back, he was like, Vinny, you may not know science, but I think you're psychic. Because I really was just about to call you that. And he was like, I didn't, I backspaced. I was like, yeah. So. But we resolved it, and the situation was resolved. I still don't know what the fuck happens when you fall through the earth. I don't know. I read it, I forgot it, but it was good information, and I felt that way at the time. And I'm sure it's still good information. But I'm glad we arrived at a common ground and we became friends. And isn't that what life is about? Just becoming friends. But I felt like, yeah, the adaptability of being able to admit when you're wrong, I think that's kind of important, as opposed to just being right all the time. That's why I say, I feel for me, and again, I could be a hypocrite, but I feel like what works best for me is being adaptable, not necessarily trying to be right all the time. I'm lost yet again. How does this always happen? Every fucking time this happens. There is a room up here. I don't know if I can get to it from here. No, I can't. Always Meridia. Always Meridia. that will, I think... And I know I can't go up... Whoa, voice. I know I can't go up there. Because I need to defeat the boss, then that opens. That's how you get the spazer. The plasma beam. So, I feel that I am going around in circles. This... Confirm. I have an idea on where to go. Also, I just saw a Bob's Burgers episode that I really liked. It was, I think, Teddy babysits. I forget the name of it. Teddy the babysitter, maybe? And it's Teddy babysitting the kids after, yeah, after the Bob and Linda, they go to, oh god, where were they going? Oh, like a burger convention, I think it was. And Teddy is just, like, complete trash at babysitting, and he does all this dumb shit. And he stops just short of giving, Louise a fucking flamethrower. It's just a wonderful, wonderful episode. Teddy is probably becoming my favorite character. BurgerCon. Yeah, I'm lost. I am lost. Just double checking my map with the map I'm looking at here. And I see... I mean, yeah, I could go up that way again. That leads me... That doesn't get me to where I need to go. Maybe the chat has some advice? What did I think of X-Files Season 10, Episode 3? I thought it was awesome. Uncle Teddy is the name of the episode. Great episode. Yeah, they caught Teddy instead of Santa in the fridge. I love that. Gonna go this way. Might want to try falling through the quicksand back in that small room. Back up where you came from. Nah, that small room with the locked door, you mean? Nah, that's, the quicksand was too short. There was a bottom to it. Go back up into the pipe and fall through the sand. I thought I did that, no? I was in the sand. I guess I didn't wait in there long enough. I guess I didn't wait in the sand long enough. I knew that there was a part I had to fall through the sand. I thought that might be it. And then I saw that the bottom of it was covered. Like there was, not covered. I saw that there was a, there was ground. I was like, that's not the one. Guess it is the one. Yeah, every time. Like I said, this is like clockwork. No. Ah, this wasn't the room. So wait a minute, this isn't the room we're talking about, right? Because I'm not falling through the sand here. Is there one above this? It's the one above. That was the one I visited early on I didn't remember that one. Okay. Thank you guys. Meridia has bested me yet again. There's no hint, by the way. That's what makes it so fucked up. Is just you... Huh? Wait, what did that accomplish exactly? You guys put me in a room of doinkets. Okay, this room is for babies, and so are doinkets. You bastards. I got ruse. Good jape. Good jape, my friends. Good jape. Best japes 2016 compilation. Best vines and best japes all in one YouTube video. Well done. YouTube with its wonderful broken algorithm. Al Gore rhythm. Al Gore rhythm. Al Gore has rhythm. Go right more? Oh. Okay. It actually makes me really upset when I see all the YouTubers, like, losing their channels over bullshit strikes. It happened to me a few times. I managed to get kind of lucky, but YouTube definitely has some pretty... you know, you'll notice a lot of YouTubers are making videos about losing their channels or getting strikes. I don't want to go fully into the whole thing because I don't want to bring the mood down. Because there's not a whole lot that can be done. But I can say that really it's on YouTube right now. I mean, they just need to get their shitty pickles together. Yeah, so this is not the way to go at all, and I'm still lost. Getting japed pretty hard right now. You guys are having a laugh, a good laugh at my expense. Pink vertical pipe room. Pink vertical pipe room. Pink vertical pipe. Oh, you motherfucker. You need to make it into the room with a pipe. What? No, off, Samus, wrong way. This is where the pipes are, my friends. You need to get outside the pipe. Yeah, I know, I just don't know how to get there. That's unreal. That is unreal. So we're back down here. Go down pipe, go left. Alright. I have one more idea. I think it involves quicksand, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, someone mentioned the X-Files. While I'm getting there, I just wanted to talk about the X-Files episode again. The third episode was awesome. I loved it. It was everything I wanted it to be. And I thought it was just a really great return to form, you know, of the humor of the show. And Rhys Darby was great. The writing was really good. Okay. And they did an awesome job at really getting a comedy episode that didn't feel out of place. You know, poked fun at Mulder's age, and it also kind of poked fun at, you know, the X-Files kind of even being back in the first place, but it also gave Mulder a renewed interest for monsters. That's the thing that made the X-Files such a great show, was just this childlike wonder. And I don't know, like for Mulder, like just constantly just looking for these things and almost seeing them, but never quite getting there. And it's kind of the essence of the show. And I feel like they kind of touched on that a little bit. So even though it was a funny episode, it had a lot of good heart and a lot of really good character moments. And it's one of my top 10 favorite X-Files episodes. It actually made its way into my top 10. Others in the top 10 being Bad Blood. I like the comedy episodes a lot, you'll notice. Jose Chung's From Outer Space. Clyde Bruckman's Final Repose. You'll notice these are mostly all the same writer. There's another really good, Small Potatoes is fun for a comedy episode. I mean, there's a lot of great non-comedy episodes that I like too, but those are some of the ones I could list off the top of my head. This motherfucker is going to kill me, isn't he? So we're back here again, in the famous Super Metroidian fucking labyrinths. There's not a whole lot of places I haven't checked, but, you know, I have maybe an idea. Maybe. I got something. But I really hope the X-Files stays on the air. I hope they keep it going. Even if it's just, I would prefer if it was like 10 episodes instead of just 6. But even if it is just 6 per season, it's just great to have it back. And I think there's... Wow, did I really miss this? What a fucking dope I am. Holy shit. I mean, I looked on the map, and I was like, that's the only other place it could be. And then... when you get there, it's just so fucking incredibly obvious. Well, obvious by Metroid standards. I'm gonna try to do a little bit more of this, probably another 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes. Motherfucker can survive a lot, huh? impressive. The React stuff. Yeah, I mean, everything that's been said about the reaction stuff, has been said already. I'm not generally one of those YouTubers that, like, I respect Critical a lot, because he's been on a roll with, you know, speaking out against some of the finer details of bullshit from YouTubers. And, cool. Oh, well, that was nice. Oh, right, I don't have the health for it. Oh, man. Guess we're cutting into the reserves. But that's kind of not me. I'd rather, you know... If I need to, I will, but... I can say that the Fine Brothers... It's like beating a dead horse, but, the apology... I mentioned this the other day. If they didn't get caught, if there was no, you know, if there was no accountability, there would be no apology. Because the money would have been good, and there would have been little reason to backpedal. So, people who are like, oh, but it's okay, you know, give them a pass, they apologized. I really don't think they would have if these were the pre-internet days. I think a lot of people feel the same way. Hey Vinesauce, would you ever consider getting on the Sleepy Cast? I don't really think I know what that is. If I was invited, I'd probably do it, but, you know, I'm not really that big of a presence online. I think I kind of even stopped trying a little bit, if I could be totally honest. I don't, yeah, I don't have the same presence that, some other people do, and I haven't really put a whole lot of effort into it in the past 2 years anyway, but I will say that, it's less about me, sorry, I was just checking the map. It's less about me just doing anything I can. Like, yeah, of course I'll do Sleepycast. And more about, well, most people don't know who I am. And I would probably, you know, it wouldn't be just like, oh yeah, of course I can get on that in a minute. No, it's not quite. So, yeah, but if given the chance, what is it? Who's in Sleepycast? What is that? Is that Oni? Or is that Sleepy Cabin? Also, these are Mocktroids. These are not Metroids. They're called Mocktroids. I'm thinking they were some kind of horrific attempt to recreate Metroids. Vinny, you have 2,000 viewers. Yeah, I know, but it's a podcast with Physic Pebbles and Oni and other cool animators. Lyle was on it too. Oh, that's cool. I like Oni. I know Oni a little bit. We met once. If he invited me, I'd probably do it. Sure. Hey, hang on a second. What was someone saying here? 2,000. Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, 2,000 is great. I'm very, very grateful, but I have a very realistic sense of how big my streams and my videos are. #1 Twitch stream, 25,000. I mean, granted, they're playing WoW and League of Legends and stuff like that. But, you know, 8,000, there's a lot of people with 8,000, like, on a regular basis. I don't have a shitload of subscribers on YouTube compared to some of the bigger ones. It's just about kind of having a realistic expectation. Actually, interesting thing. So Maximilian is streaming Smash Brothers Wii U for 4,571 viewers. Everything above him is either Counter-Strike, League of Legends, Dota 2, or Hearthstone. So all the competitive kind of stuff like that, that's where it's at for Twitch. You know, that's how you make the big checks. You want them shekels? Learn how to play, Dota 2 really well. Learn those callouts in Counter-Strike. Don't run without your knife on. Because your knife, you run with 250 speed, as opposed to with pistol, you only run with 240, Vinny. You suck. I don't like the way Vinny plays Counter-Strike. He doesn't crouch enough. Should probably get some... You know what? I want to try that trick. I want to see how this works. You can't really do a whole lot while it's happening. People in chat were saying it does a lot of damage. There we go. Oh yeah, it kind of does a fair amount of damage, I'd say. How many times has a boss like this been done in a Nintendo game? Between Zelda, fucking Mario, this, probably even more that I can't think of at the moment, but definitely Zelda and Metroid. Yeah, I think I'm done with this move. This move isn't doing me any favors right now. It does do a lot of damage, I won't deny that, but you lose quite a bit of control over your situation. Have you played Hearthstone before? Yeah, I had Hearthstone on my phone, and I played Hearthstone for like a combined total of an hour and a half, I would say. And it's, yeah, it's good. I like card games. I like Magic the Gathering, even though I haven't played much of it. I do like card games quite a bit, and I just don't ever really put, like, loads of time into them. And Dota and League of Legends, that whole thing just... That train left the station without me on it, because I played Dota and Tides of Blood and all that stuff, the Warcraft 3 custom games, when they first happened, and then they became huge when I got bored of them. So I was playing that shit, like, for hours and hours and hours and hours when it was just a Warcraft 3 custom game. And then it became League of Legends and all the other ones. And I think they're pretty cool, well-made games. Like, I'm not saying they're bad by any means. Addictive, yes. Which is another reason I probably stay away from them. But yeah, it's not really... Right now, I can't see myself getting into it. I thought about it, I was like, hey, maybe I should try League of Legends again, or Dota 2. But, I just don't have the drive for it. I would actually rather play StarCraft 2 again. Because I had a lot of fun with StarCraft 2, and I haven't played the new expansion. I don't even have the new expansion. At one point, Fred and I and my friend Sal were in, like, Gold League, back in the early days of StarCraft 2. Which isn't really saying a lot, but it's still something I'm a little proud of, because it's actually... For a little while there, I felt like I was getting decent at it. Decent, as in not competitive level, but I had a grasp of what the hell I was doing. Wasn't that good still, but we managed to do 2v2 and 3v3 with some degree of competency, so I enjoyed that. But right now, I guess I don't really have time for, like, games like Hearthstone or any of the competitive games that a lot of the big streamers stream. Counter-Strike I play if I'm lucky, and lately I have not been home or lucky. If I'm lucky, I get to play an hour a day. And that's just purely for fun. And I can do okay in Silver League, so I'm happy about that. But in terms of other competitive stuff, just not in the cards for me. Never been a big competitive gamer. I mean, you know, you see I don't have the level of skill required for most of these things anyway. Hell, I mean, granted, I don't practice, but I can barely fucking beat my amiibo in Smash Brothers. I can't beat my amiibo in Smash Brothers. Just competitive stuff gets me aggravated. It just raises the level of stress. Not that I don't appreciate a good competition or a good jape, but I've never really been, maybe back in the Mario Kart days, I was more competitive with gaming, but now it's not really, not so much. So we reached a save point and a heal. So you know when that happens, some shit's about to go down. Oh. TF2 I never played competitively, no. I played Team Fortress Classic quite a bit. But, I mean, it wasn't like a competition thing, it was always kind of just for fun. And, I like friendly competition is good. It can be a good motivator. But if it gets too real, it's like, oh shit. Anyway, welcome to this boss whose name I always forget. Here's another boss that's just protecting its babies. Excuse me. So there is a way to cheese this boss with a grapple hook. Grapple beam. Oh, look at this. Oh man, that tail. Oh god. Oh, that is... Oh. God. Stop. Really. Really, you need to stop. And welcome to Cheese. Welcome to Cheese Village, my friends. The saddest boss death. So, I don't think I need to explain what happened, but if you need an explanation, this electricity here conducts through the grapple and electrifies Samus's body, which is why Samus takes damage. You notice she's taking a little bit of damage there, and then just completely fucking Shreks the boss. I believe there's an E-tank in here. Or am I thinking of a different room? Obviously, if it's not in here. Yeah, space jump is awesome. I'm gonna go get the, I'm gonna go get the, plasma beam. And then I'm gonna save and quit. It's funny because when you do Meridia, like straight through without getting lost. It's not too bad. It really kind of seems worse than it is, I think, especially if you get lost and do all the, like, side quests. Not side quests, but if you get all the items. Any thoughts on Final Fantasy Explorers? I haven't played it since I streamed it. How's that for a thought? Wanted to like it. Kinda do. I just, gameplay doesn't, it's not, like, drawing me in. It's just lock on and attack. I don't know. I haven't played Monster Hunter since I streamed it. But, I mean, then again, I've been reading David Byrne's book, and I'm almost done with it. I'm at the very end. I figured while I'm at the studio, I may as well read a book about music instead of, you know, monster hunting. And then when I'm done with the book, then I'll play Monster Hunter again. So I'm almost back into Monster Hunter mode. I might get Final Fantasy Explorers another shot. And I can't even really say that that's not a fair assessment. Like, you know, I haven't played it since I streamed it. That's not like a fair judge of the quality of the game, considering I've barely had a chance to play games outside of me streaming them. Someone make me breakfast, says Darren. Man. Yeah, breakfast food is the best. Shouldn't be thinking about breakfast, but tomorrow, before I go out, I'm gonna, or, you know, when I first go out, tomorrow I'm gonna do the best thing ever. I'm gonna get a bacon, egg and cheese sandwich. Double bacon. With a coffee and an orange juice. That's usually what I do. Or something similar to that, or various other things, like breakfasty and easy to eat. That's my, that's what I get before we practice, or before we mix. Salt, pepper, I don't do ketchup. I don't understand, like, the ketchup kind of takes away from the flavor for me. And I know a lot of people do ketchup with their bacon, egg, and cheese, but I always kind of found that to be a little gross, to be honest. Oh, I mentioned the sandwich. Yeah, there was one bacon, egg, and cheese that I got, and I had to tell them not to do it. It was just black pepper. It was just bacon, egg, and cheese. And I was like, yeah, can I get salt and pepper on this? And they were like, sure. And then I bit into it, and it just tasted like black pepper. It tasted like a sandwich made of black pepper. And then I looked, and it was just completely covered in black pepper. So the next time I went back to that place, which normally does really good food, I was like, can you just go really light on the pepper? Like super light? It's like, I kind of want to taste my sandwich. But, I mean, you know, my favorite thing to do is a late night diner thing. Or like, you know, like something like midnight, 1 a.m., go to a diner, get breakfast food. You know, usually when my friends have like some kind of get-together where there's alcohol involved, you know, I'm like usually the one driving because of how little I drink at these things. But my suggestion, because I drive like 1 or 2 people home sometimes, not always, but sometimes, I'll just be like, hey, do you want to go to a diner? And then we'll go to a diner and grab some shitty, greasy breakfast food. What a great way to end the night, huh? With the meal that you're supposed to start your day with. Anyway, here's the plasma beam. Love the plasma beam. Every fucking time I play this game, it's like one of those exciting moments, getting the plasma beam. And the introduction of this beam is so perfect, because you had to fight these pink space cunts earlier, and you're like, you know, you can't, because they're invincible. Baby! Plasma beam, no problem. 2 shots. That is how you make something appear more powerful than it really is. Well, it's still really powerful. But, I mean, then there's that too. It just goes, it cuts through those enemies. So it's a perfect demonstration of your beam's capabilities right off the bat. And again, it's just these little things like this are what make Super Metroid. You don't even think about it. You know, this is me overanalyzing after years of playing this game over and over again. But I feel like you don't even notice it the first time you play it. You just, oh shit, plasma beam, that's cool. And you just use it. But those little, like, stack of things, you're like, you kill them, it goes through them, kills all of them, and it's like, whoa, this thing's powerful. Why not turn on all your beams? I don't know, because, well, the ice beam I've never been a huge fan of unless I really needed to use it. Because, I mean, it makes enemies into platforms, but it also, gives you... It feels like you have to do another hit, because it'll freeze them, and then it will... You know, then you have to hit them again. So that's why I turned the ice beam off. Just a personal preference. I also think it looks cooler as green. But, you can't do Spazer at the same time. I mean, you can make it into the murder beam, which we'll check out at some future stream. But, that's a glitch. You're only supposed to have Spazer or Plasma. Oh, and check this out. I guess we'll find out what this does. That is the Plasma Beam's special ability. So yeah, we'll do Murder Beam another time. I'm gonna learn how to do it, and I'll show you guys what it's all about. But for now, I'm gonna hit up that save point, and I'm gonna call it quits. I'm gonna show the art. I did not expect to go this late. I've been streaming since like 11:15, I guess. And it is now 3:45. I don't know where all of my energy is coming from lately. Being busy has been good for me. I think that's what's happening. And also the weather's been really nice. It's been, today was like, it was rainy, but today was like fucking 60 degrees. All the shitty snow that we had from the big snowstorm. It's 56 right now at night in New York after a week and a half after, not even a half, like a week and a few days after a really horrible snowstorm. And I am definitely okay with that. Alright, well, there's your stream for the night. There's Super Metroid. I think, Lower Norfair is next. I could probably knock out Super Metroid in one more stream, if I go quick. And I might do that, just for the sake of, you know, streaming it only one more time, and doing like a big final stream of it. But, I could probably... Yeah, I think one more stream, because Lower Norfair than Turian is pretty quick. Not going to go for 100%. I might try to get all the E-tanks, which is a lot easier than 100%. So maybe we'll do that.